Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. If you're watching this at a different time because we do tape it, um, happy day for whatever time of day it is for you. So, this is Breath, Body, and Mind, an initiative by Toivo, by Advocacy Unlimited. So, Breath, Body, Mind is a series of different practices that combine breath and movement, and they help us balance our nervous system. They help us balance our stress response system and the way that we handle situations as we face our day. We all have different things that happen during our day, so this is a way for us to be present in the moment, but not necessarily reactive to things that happen. So, breath, body, mind has a lot of evidence base behind it. And if you know me, I'm not a person that does a lot of research or research that involves studies and everything like that. The research that I do is my own personal research, things that I have been doing for a number of years now that help me walk through life without necessarily having to have things that might have happened in the past, in the present, or thinking about the future dictate how I react to certain things. Instead of being reactive, I'm present, and I handle things in a different way. So I've been doing these practices for 2 years. I do them every day, and it's so much different when you do the practices compared to when you share the practices. So I hope that you're able to take the next 60 minutes with me. I know it seems like a lot, but you deserve that time to be able to step away and do what you can. So I'm going to go through all the movements like I have been doing by standing up, and then I'm going to sit down so you can see that you can do them both. I am using a webcam to try to get better perspective so you can see different parts, especially when I do movements, different parts of the room when I step back. If you can't hear something, send me a message. If you can't see something and you want some clarification or more of a visual, please send me a message. But a lot of what I'm going to share involves you just following along, and I'll try to give you as much explanation to the practices as possible. So what I'd like to do is for us to just start by shaking. And we're just going to shake our bodies, lifting your heels off the ground, allowing yourself to just let go and release a level of stress by shaking. You can gently lift your heels off the ground, or if that's too much, leave your heels on the ground. Just shake your arms, just allowing any kind of stress that might be stored in your body to get out of your body, every fiber of your being. I always say that our body keeps the score, and so there's sometimes stress in different parts of our body, but it's helpful to just let them go. It's interesting to pay attention to where in your body your stress is stored. Where do you feel it when you feel stressed out? The good thing about shaking is you're able to let it go. So just shake. And if you want, you can bring your breath into it by breathing in and breathing out. Breath in, breathing out. Breath in and breath out. And imagine a golden waterfall of light from the top of your head all the way down. Just releasing any tension, any stress that you might have. Letting it all go. And if you feel comfortable, smiling, putting a nice smile on your face, seeing how you feel when you smile. And slowly come to stillness. Close your eyes. Go within. Become aware of the changes in your mind, body, and spirit. And if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them. And now we're going to shake sitting down. And you can shake your legs up and down. You could shake your arms. You could shake one arm. Just relieve the tension by shaking it out of your body, letting it all go. Smiling if that's something that you feel comfortable doing. And let's bring our breath. Breathing in and out. A breath in and breath out. And just shaking out the stress from our arms, from our body, lifting our legs, letting it all go. And if this is too much, you can actually sit with your eyes closed or lowered and visualize yourself shaking and relieving the stress. Now I invite you to come to stillness, close your eyes, lower your eyelids, or find a spot to unfocus your gaze. And go within. Become aware of the changes inside your mind, in your body, in your spirit. And when you're ready, if you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. And that is shaking. It is the first of the 4 golden wheels from Robert Pang. A lot of the movements you'll notice are Qigong movements. And for somebody that has been very active for most of her life, when I wanted to slow down and I was introduced to Qigong, I was like, I can't do this. I have to go faster. And then I started to recognize that my body really did respond to Qigong and the gentle movements. And I noticed that that made me feel the best. So even in the beginning, you might find a movement that's not the best for you, but if you do it over and over again, it might give you something that you need. I notice there's different times in my life that some movements make me feel really good, and then the next time I'm like, this made me feel horrible, but I needed to get through something at that time, if that makes any sense. So the next thing we're going to do is tapping. So I am going to try to put some music on because I think we need to feel happy. One of my girlfriends, when her son was going to high school, because we all know how high school is, she would make her son listen to this song every morning to get him in the best mood possible to face high school. So we are going to do some tapping for those that have tapped with me. You know the routine. For those that are new, please just follow along with me. It's a little bit of adult Simon Says. So stand with your feet hip distance apart.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Let's start by dancing. So we're going to tap on one side.
Hot air balloon that could go straight.
The other side.
With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy.
Lower part of your neck, top part of your back.
Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
One of your shoulders. And all the way down, the top part of your arm. Give yourself a nice round of applause for doing this on a Wednesday. All the way up the inside of your arm.
No offense to you, don't waste your time.
The other shoulder.
Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like a room without a roof.
All the way down the top your arm.
Clap along if you feel like that's
Your
what you
belly.
want to do. Bring me down.
I'm going to come closer so you can hear me.
Down.
Outside parts of your leg
Bring me down. Can't let me
and down the outside parts of your upper
bring
legs.
me down. Can't let me
Outside parts of your lower leg.
love too high. Bring me down. Can't let me bring me down. I say,
Your
clap
ankles,
along if you feel like a room
the tops of your
without
toes,
clap along if you feel like happiness.
upper part of your legs,
Clap along if you know what happiness
your
is.
back,
Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
our sacros,
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
and our kidneys.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along
One side.
if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you
The other side.
feel like that's what you want to do.
And a little freestyle.
Can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
I encourage you to come to stillness. Close your eyes or lower your eyelids. Become aware of the changes in your body. Notice what's changed, what's different. Now, if you have your eyes closed or lowered, I invite you to go ahead and open them. And we're going to do some tapping now, just sitting down. So we're going to start off with one side. And we're going to go to the other side. Awesome job, everyone. To our collarbone. Good morning, Sarah. And now to the lower part of our neck, top part of our back. This is really good for our immune system. Always tapping wakes our body, our organs up. We could also send loving kindness to different parts of our body. To one shoulder, thanking every parts of our body for doing all that it does without even us being aware of all the great things our body does. All the way down the top part of our arms and our hands. And then up the inside parts of our arm. And then the other shoulder. And all the way down the top part of our arm. Giving ourselves a nice round of applause. And up the inside part of our arm. And now to our belly. Just an inch away from where we were just tapping. To the outside parts of our legs. We're going to go down the outside parts of our legs, down to the lower parts of our legs, continuing on the outside. We're going to go to our ankles, to the top of your toes, to the inside parts of your ankles, your feet, and then the lower parts of your legs, and then the upper parts of your legs, and down to our back, our sacrum, our kidneys, and then back to one side. And I'm going to put the music back on because you get to have freestyle also.
Clap along if you feel
While you're
like
sitting
happiness
down,
is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if
now I invite you to come to stillness. Close your eyes, lower your eyelids, and find a spot to unfocus your gaze. And take a nice breath in and out, becoming aware of what's different inside your body and how that feels. If you have your eyes closed or lowered, I invite you to go ahead and open them. And because I'm sitting down, I'm going to start with the next movement sitting down. So a lot of people ask about tapping if it's the same thing as EFT, emotional freedom technique, and it's different. So EFT is certain points that you tap. So this tapping is about waking our organs up. Like with right here, it helps with our lungs. Right here, it helps with our immune system. And it's just different points of our body, like almost pressure points that help our body just do what it naturally does, but sometimes we just need to remind it that, hey, I'm here, and let's wake up together. So EFT is a little bit different. So we're going to do the Ha breath. And what I'd like to do is the Ha breath where we take a breath in and then a breath out. So you're going to tap the top part of your back, and then you're going to tap right above your knees. So let's coordinate our breath. Take a nice breath in, and a breath out with a sigh, and maybe a smile. So breathe in. One more time. Now close your eyes, lower your eyelids, and become aware of the changes, where the energy is. If you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. We are going to do the love Ha breath. So that means we're just going to be bringing in love from the universe and sending love out to everyone that's watching right now, everyone in our families, in all our friends, everyone in our communities, everyone in the world. So we're just going to breath in and then breath out, and a nice gentle Ha, not locking our elbows. And it's almost like instead of flinging water off our fingers, we are sending love out through our fingers. So, but we're also gathering it in for ourselves. So again, let's coordinate our breath. Take a nice breath in, and breath out with a sigh and a smile. So breathe in, bringing in love. Sending it out to everyone that's watching, to our family and friends, to everyone in the world. Two more times. And then allow your hands to go on your lap or by your side. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Become aware of how you might feel different after doing these practices. So now we're going to do those same practices standing up. And as I said in the beginning, do what makes you feel good. So the practices, how they feel, if you can only do the one standing up or you can only do the one sitting down, you don't have to do both. If you want to do both of them at the same, or when I do them, that's perfect. But try to have this time be your time, like your retreat time for you. So even if you're not doing every single one of the practices, I invite you to just be still, just be present, and just take this time for you to fill yourself up so you can continue on with your day. So now we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to take a breath in and a breath out right above our knees. So breathe in. One more time. I invite you to come to stillness, close your eyes, go within. Become aware of the changes. And now if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them, and we're going to do the love ha breath. Once again, gathering some love from the universe into us, sending love out to everyone on this call, everyone that's watching right now, our family, our friends, everyone across the world. We all need a little love and kindness all the time. So let's coordinate our breath. I forgot that last time. With a nice inhale, breath in and breath out, and breath out with a sigh. So breathe in and out with a sigh and a smile. So breathe in. One more time. Bring love in, sending it out. And now lower your arms by your side. Close your eyes. Go within if that feels comfortable. Becoming aware of all the feelings, all the things going on inside of you after these practices. Noticing which practices make you feel the best, and which practices kind of make you feel like, So now I invite you to go ahead and open your eyes. So what we're going to do is the 4-4-6-2 breath. And I talk about this breath a lot. It's breath and movement. And it's where we're going to breathe in for the count of 4. We're going to hold our breath for the count of 4. We're going to breathe out for the count of 6. And then pause our breath for the count of 2. And there's a certain way that we can stand if that feels comfortable. This is one of my favorite movements, and in the beginning when I first started it, it was not, because it just, I don't know, but now I really enjoy it, and the reason I enjoy it is because we all walk through things, we all face things, we're in the middle of a pandemic right now, we all have feelings that stir up inside of us around whatever's going on in our life. And this helps me, I notice when I'm facing some of those strong feelings, helps me kind of go through them and not necessarily take it out on other people around me. Just because I'm feeling something strongly, I don't necessarily want the people that I interact with the rest of the day to have to absorb that kind of energy. So this is a great way of honoring it. Not by saying, oh, that's not, you shouldn't be feeling that way, not saying that, but just kind of honoring that feeling. We're walking through it and getting to a different part. And then being able to be present in the moment and not have other people absorb that kind of energy. So I'm going to angle the camera down just a little bit so you could see my legs. So the 4-4-6-2 breath, it is great if you're able to, I'm going to stand back. Bring the top parts of your legs together, your 2 big toes together, and your heels out, kind of like this angle. And I'm going to come closer just so you can see it. If your feet can look like this. So your toes are together and your heels are apart. So if this is not comfortable, and I tell you all the time, please take care of yourself. You know how you feel. No one else can tell you exactly what's comfortable for your body. So please take care of yourself during this. So if possible, let's bring our big toes together and the top parts of our legs together. And we're going to bring our hands just below our belly button. Just below our belly button with our palms facing up. So let's coordinate our breath before we add some movement. Take a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh and a smile. Breath in, out with a sigh and a smile if you want to. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, 2 more times. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2. And then just return to your regular stance. Your feet shoulder width apart if that's comfortable. Close your eyes, go within. Become aware of the changes. Now I'm going to do the same movement sitting down. So again, if you just wanted to do one round and not the round sitting down, that's perfectly okay. If you want to do both, that's wonderful. Do what feels comfortable for you. So again, we're going to start off with our hands right below our belly button, and let's coordinate our breath before we add some movement. So take a nice breath in, and breath out with a sigh and a smile. Another breath in, and breath out with a sigh and a smile. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. And allow your hands to go by your side or on your lap. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Go within. Become aware of the changes inside your mind, body, and spirit. Allow yourself to feel the difference, to be comfortable with the difference. As we build our stress response system, if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to go ahead and open them. So with this movement, I know some people have shoulder issues. You don't necessarily have to go above your shoulders. You don't have to do this. It's more about the breath than just about the movements. Together, they're really, really powerful, but if the movements are too hard, as I said in the beginning with shaking, you can visualize yourself moving, but it's the breath, the 4, 4, 6, 2, the 4 breathing in, the 4 holding your breath, the 6 breathing out, and the 2 pausing or holding your breath for 2. So it's just about the 4, 4, 6, 2, and that breath pattern. That is really important. So don't be so concerned about the movements if you can't lift your arms above your shoulders, because I know some people do have shoulder issues. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the 4, 4 breath. And because I'm sitting down, I'm going to start with the 4, 4 breath sitting down. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in and then breathe out as we're painting a waterfall. And I like this movement. This allows us for a number of things. It allows us to not have to worry about if there's things next to us that we might bump into. And we're just kind of in this space right here. So and also for many people that tap into their energy in their body, it's the energy. For me, it feels like the energy is coming up and coming down. It just feels very powerful for me. So again, do what you need to do and take care of yourself. So once again, we're going to start with our hands on our lap, and we're going to coordinate our breath prior to putting any movement to it. So take a nice breath in, and breathe out with a sigh and a smile. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breath out, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, breath in gently, 2, 3, 4, and out as we paint that waterfall with our fingers, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breath out, 2, 3, 4, 2 more times, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breath out, 2, 3, 4, last time, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breath out, 2, 3, 4. Allow your arms to rest by your side or on your lap, closing your eyes, lowering your eyelids, becoming aware of the changes inside you. And now, if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them. And we're going to do this standing up. So the difference with it standing up is as you breathe in, you bring your arms up just like we did. And as you breathe out, you can almost like just squat down a little bit if you want. If again, do what makes you feel comfortable. I'm going to come a little closer so you can hear and see me. But you can squat down if you want as you're breathing out and bringing your arms down. So once again, let's coordinate our breath. A breath in and breath out with a sigh. So breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in gently. 3, 4, and breath out. 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and breath out. 2, 3, 4. And allow your arms to go by your side, go within. Become aware of the changes. And if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them. So I don't think I did this last week. We're going to do Earth and Sky. So I'm going to show you Earth and Sky. And Earth and Sky is one of the 4 golden wheels by Robert Pang. I put a little bit of my Lindaism in it. Something that I like to do is to add to it. It's a very fluid, beautiful movement. A couple of things I want you to just be aware of your back. And also, even if you're doing this standing up, take care of yourself so you don't have to go all the way down. Go as far down as you want as we gather some energy from the earth and we share sky energy with the earth. So I'm going to just show you earth and sky. We're going to start with our feet 1.5 shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do is we're going to start and do at least 2 rounds of coherent breathing right here. And coherent breathing is where we're slowing our breath down to 5 breaths per minute. So we'll do 2 rounds of that. Then we're going to breathe in as we gather some energy from the sky. We're going to come down the central part of our being. And then we're going to gather some energy and share sky energy with the earth, gathering some energy from the earth. So we're going to breathe in as we come up here, and then breathe out as we come down. And as we come down, we want to make sure that we have a flat back and that we're hinging at the hip, that we're always taking care of our back. And I'll remind you that a couple of times. Then we're going to play with our energy ball, which I absolutely love doing. And then you're going to find a spot inside of you that you want to send that healing energy that you just gathered from the earth, the sky, from play, into your body, just supporting our healing. So we're going to start off with our feet 1.5 shoulder width apart. You're going to have your hands facing your face, imagining one is the moon, one is the sun. We're going to breathe in 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, gathering some energy from the sky. And then coming down the central part of our being, flat back, hinge at the hip, sharing sky energy with the earth, gathering some energy as we inhale, coming up. Once again, sharing earth energy with the sky, coming down the central part of our being, exhaling down. Breathing in as we come up, central part of our being, sharing energy with the sky, And breathing out as we come down, central part of our being, sharing sky energy with the earth. One more time, both ways. We're breathing in as we go up, gathering some energy from the sky, the amazing sky above us, sharing, going down the central part of our being, flat back, hinge at the hip, sharing the energy with the earth, and coming all the way up where our hands are facing our face, feeling that energy that we just gathered from the earth, from the sky, and coming right in front of us. And bringing our legs to shoulder width apart. And taking a breath in as we expand our energy ball, feeling the energy between our hands. And a breath out as we bring our hands together. Breathing in, expanding the energy ball. And breathing out. And now we're just going to play with our energy ball, doing some figure eights, reminding us that play is so important for ourselves. Playing with our energy ball. And then meeting where our hands are once again facing one another right in front of us. Expanding our energy ball out as we breathe in and out. Bringing our hands together, gathering that pearl of light, that healing energy we just gathered from the earth, from the sky, from play. And if you want, you can close your eyes and figure a spot in your body that needs that energy, that healing energy, that ability for us to heal ourselves and send that into that spot, any part of your body that needs that amazing energy. Now I invite you to release your hands by your side, close your eyes or lower your eyelids, and become aware of the changes. And now if you have your eyes closed or lowered, I invite you to come back. We're going to do earth and sky sitting down, and I'm going to show you that it can be done sitting down. So we're going to start off with our hands facing our face, and we're going to do 2 rounds of coherent breathing. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breath in as we gather energy from the sky and come down the central part of our being, sharing earth, sky energy with earth as we breathe out, sending that energy into the earth. Gathering energy from the earth coming up the central part of our being, sharing earth energy with the sky, inhaling as we come up, expanding the energy that we just gathered from the earth to the sky, gathering energy from the sky to the earth as we exhale down. And even when you're sitting down, making sure that you take care of your back and don't bend over too much. Inhaling up, gathering some energy from the sky, sharing earth energy with the sky. Coming down, expanding, sharing that energy with the earth. And we're going to bring our hands all the way up where we started in the beginning, with them facing our face, one representing the sun, one representing the moon, feeling that energy that we just gathered, that amazing, beautiful, healing energy. And bring your hands down right in front of your belly button, and we're going to expand our energy ball as we breathe in and out. And as we bring our energy ball in, breathe in and out. And just play with your energy ball, doing some figure eights. Keeping feeling that energy in your hands, expanding the energy of play, reminding ourselves as adults that we sometimes forget to play. Gathering the healing energy that play has on our body, on our spirit, on our mind. Once again, let's meet where our hands are facing one another right in front of our belly button. And let's take a nice breath in and breath out as we bring our pearl of light together in between our hands, thinking of a spot in our body that needs that healing energy from earth, from sky, from play. And sending it into that spot, knowing that we have the ability to heal from within. I invite you to release your hands on your lap or by your side and go within, become aware of the differences inside your body, in your mind, and in your spirits. Now if you have your eyes closed or lowered, I invite you to open them. And here's the fun part. Here's where you get to get comfortable. So find a spot that you can lay down or sit down. We're going to do some coherent breathing. And as a reminder, coherent breathing is where we're going to slow our breath down to 5 breaths per minute. If you can't do anything else in these practices because you're too busy, try to do the coherent breathing. It brings the best benefit. It's something that will, over time, increase your stress response system. So it will balance your stress response system. It will increase the ability to respond to situations with less stress and being less reactive. Again, I told you in the beginning, it's not necessarily something, and there is research behind it, there's evidence-based behind it. There's more about what I've experienced for myself as somebody that had some situations happen that now I am learning to walk through life with. So I invite you to sit back, relax, close your eyes, lower your eyelids, or find a spot to unfocus your gaze. And as you figure out if you're going to close or lower your eyelids, take a nice, refreshing breath in and out with a sigh. Another breath in and out with a sigh. And if you don't have your eyes closed or lowered, I encourage you again to go ahead and do that. And continue to sit. And can you soften the top of your head, your forehead? Can you soften your cheeks and your neck? Can you soften your shoulders and your arms? Can you soften your back? Is it possible to soften your legs and your feet? And as you continue to sit with your eyes closed or lowered, I'm just going to start pacing our breath with my voice. Then I'm going to turn on some tones where I'm going to pace your breath. The tones are going to pace your breath. Then we're going to do just a little bit of breath moving, using our imagination to move our breath. A simple body scan at the end. And then we're going to turn the tones off. And then do just a little bit of loving kindness at the end. So continue to sit with your eyes closed or lowered. And take a breath in, 2, 3, 4, and breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in as the tones go up and out as the tones go down. Breathing in as the tones go up and out as the tones go down. And do this on your own for about a minute. And now let's begin to use our imagination. Imagine your breath going in and up to the top of your head and out and down to the base of your spine. In and up to the top of your head. Out and down to the base of your spine. In and up to the top of your head. Out and down to the base of your spine, and continue on your own for about a minute. Now release using your imagination to move the breath and breathing in with the tones and out as the tones go down. Breathing in as the tones go up and out as the tones go down. And do this on your own for about a minute. Now, can you bring your awareness to the bottom of your feet? Moving that awareness to the top of your feet. Can you bring that awareness to the back of your knees? And now to where your legs meet your body. And you bring that awareness to where your arms bend. And now bringing that awareness to your shoulders. And bringing your awareness to the spot between your eyes. And to the top of your head, all your awareness to the top of your head. And continue to breathe with the chimes going up. And breathing out as the tones go down. And now I'm gently going to turn the tones off. And I invite you to return to your regular pace of breathing. Continue to sit with your eyes closed or lowered, bringing your awareness to your heart. And I invite you to think of an intention that you have for today. What is your intention for today? And as your awareness continues on your heart, I invite you to hear the words that I'm saying and then to incorporate them into your being. 2 kinds of gratitude. The sudden kind we feel for what we take. The larger kind we feel for what we give. As your awareness continues on your heart, I invite you to say to yourself, I am happy. I am healthy. I am safe and filled with love and kindness. Now, can you extend that out from your heart to everyone's heart that you're going to interact with today through your actions, your words, and your thoughts, sharing love and kindness wherever you go by silently saying to everyone, we are happy, we are healthy, we are safe and filled with love and kindness. Now, is it possible to extend it even further to blanket the world with love and kindness, spreading love and kindness all around the world just for a minute? And if we all said silently at the same time, we are all happy, we are all healthy, we are all safe and filled with love and kindness. Now I invite you, if you're laying down, to roll over on your right side. If you're sitting down, I invite you to start stretching. Stretching your arms like you're waking up from a mini nap. You can go ahead, if you're laying down, to begin sitting up and begin to open your eyes. So thank you so much for spending some time with me. Andrea, thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Breath, Body, Mind, we're going to continue on Wednesdays. What we would like to do is bring it onto Zoom so there's more of an interaction. So on September 2nd, we're going to start having Breath, Body, Mind on Zoom at 10 o'clock. And Toivo will be able to share the Zoom link, so you'll be able to join us if that's something that you'd like to do. I'm hoping that we can connect with people because during this time of pandemic, it's very difficult to connect with people because of the restrictions. So I think Zoom's a great way for us to get to know each other, a great way where I can support you with Breath, Body, and Mind. Also, we are going to be at a state park. We're going to be at Sunset Rock State Park in Plainville on August 28th at 10 a.m. doing Breath, Body, Mind. It's something for DEP. Demas and DEP came together and they wanted to support mental health and also support some of the state parks that not everyone goes to. So it was them coming together saying, what can we do to support mental health, and also what can we do to support some of the state parks that not everyone's familiar with. So on August 28th at 10 a.m. I am going to be there doing Breath, Body, Mind. If you want to know something about the group and you want to join me live, we are going to have to practice social distancing and use masks. But I invite you to come join me so we can do it live in a state park, which would be really, really cool. So if you ever have any questions or concerns or anything, you can email me and ask me some questions. So thank you so much for spending some time with me doing some Breath, Body, Mind, something that I truly enjoy doing. So thank you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye, everyone.